your shadows are weak and you wanna get full M+ team, so in this video I wanna show you how to do that fast and easy. Watch till the end to know the best method. But before it, like and sub, because real Slasherz never miss a vid. So guys, I understand that you wanna get M+ full team, and that's possible and you can do it fast actually. So we have basically two good methods to do it. The first one is key dungeons and the second one is infinite dungeon. I will show you all of them in details, how to do it fast, what's the best method how to do it, and also pros and cons of each of those methods. So let's start from the key dungeons. Actually guys, if you didn't know, if you're sleeping in a tank or something like that, we have key dungeons. Yeah, believe it or not, but we have them. How to get access to this place. So you have to do it to the NPCs, which you will find in the guild hall. They will be a key craft where you can grab the key, and key dungeons where you can use those keys, right? But not everyone can get M+ shadows from those dungeons. First of all, you have to rank up yourself to GM+. How to do that? If you didn't know somehow, if you're again sleeping in a tank or something like that, you go to rank up test. That's the place where you can level up yourself pretty easily. As you see right now, we have GM+ rank, which is the max rank we have right now. If you reach this GM+ rank, all bosses, special bosses, I mean from events like world bosses, right, from key dungeons, will spawn as N+. And by doing that, you can rank up them to M and even M+ if you're lucky enough, and you can hit double rank up. Currently we can get 2 M+, good M+ shadows actually, from Hunter's key dungeon and Hurricane key dungeon. But as you see, I can't go there because I don't have Hurricane keys, but I have Hunter's key, so let's craft a little bit. God damn guys, look how many keys I have, 344, that's insane. So when you craft the key, you go to the dungeon, which you'll find right here. Just place your key right here, use key dungeon, and as you see, our rewards, Dead Monarch will spawn as G. So getting GM+ rank is crucial to get M+ shadow, and he has drop chance 10%, which is pretty good. Alright, the next step is to kill this boss and rise him. Hold your horses, don't go there yet. First of all, you have to use special relics. It's up to you, but I suggest you guys using rank up relics, not a rise lock, because we have 10% chance, that's pretty enough. So my loadout for this type of case, right, looks like that. G, Eye of Ascension, Fallen Sigil, A rank, Black Monarch Sigil, and Core. Actually, you can use, for example, Dark Shades, other relics you want. For example, if you're low DPS and you have to raise your DPS up a little bit, you have to use, for example, Shell Crest to increase your DPS or something like that. But Core is pretty good actually, because it has a drop chance, so you'll be having more chance to drop cores from this boss, right? And the Rise luck, which is pretty good. You will be rising him with 20% luck, which is not bad. Eye of Ascension and Black Monarch Sigil you can get from the Leveling City dungeon, double dungeon it should be. Eye of Ascension you will drop from statue, and Black Monarch Sigil you will drop from Monarch, yeah, and the Fallen Sigil, which will drop in level 75 Infernal Castle. So you have to reach there. That's not gonna be easy actually. To reach floor 75, you have to deal around 200 OC damage. So keep that in mind that. Alright, after you prepare your relics, now you have to use titles. So if you have strong shadows, don't worry about shadow level titles. Just use Awaken or End King title to increase your rise log. I'm gonna use the End King because why not, right? Also, you have to prepare Arise potion, because by using that you'll be having 1 more Arise. Instead of 3, you'll have 4. That also increases your chances to drop him. That's pretty much it. So let's try to kill him and we'll see will we drop him or not. Bams. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, we got him guys, we got him. Dead Monarch, here it is, as you can see, N+. So that's bad, but it is what it is. I'm not lucky actually. But if you have Hurricane runes, you can go to the Hurricane dungeon and try to get Slime King from this place, because Slime King M+ actually not bad shadow to use. Most people think that it's the best, but it's not guys. I will explain you later. So let's get back to the guild hall. So what's the pros of this method? First of all, you can get M+, which is not bad, and that's it. That's actually it, but there's a lot of cons. The first con is key crafting. You have to spend resources to craft the key. First of all, the most crucial resource is runes. To get runes, you have to wait for the Hurricane dungeon to spawn, right? And after that, you have to go there, spend your 15 minutes or farming runes, and you can carry only 30 of them, which is bad actually. And then you have to go back and craft keys. Also, you need common dust, which is not a problem Actually, as you can see, I have 18,000 dust. What? Right, guys, that's insane amount of dust I have. And common keys, which you can get only from Infernal Castle, which is bad. You also have to wait Infernal Castle. So to enter this dungeon and try to farm M+ shadows, you have to spend a lot of time gathering resources, which is not actually good. But there is the second method, which is much better, guys, and that's the infinite dungeon. You may ask why? Let me tell you that. To get access to Infernal Dungeon, not Infernal, Infinite Dungeon, you have to go to the Summer Island. It doesn't matter will be World 1 or will it be World 2, the only NPCs around will change, not a dungeon itself. And when you get your bot there, you go straight to that place and here will be Infinite Desert. If we'll scroll down, you'll see that's Summer Monarch and rank, and he's dropping from this infinite dungeon. But here's the catch. To get N rank Summer Monarch is not the easy task actually, because he drops N+, M, or even M+. And right now currently, and devs told me that their M+ Summer Monarch is the best shadow right now we can get. Not a Slime King, not Day In or something like that. Yeah, devs confirmed that. So the dungeon itself looks like that. There'll be waves coming with NPCs and you have to defeat all NPCs and complete one wave. Waves are infinite, which is obvious. That's why this dungeon called the Infinite, right? The more waves you'll complete, the tougher NPCs will be. The result also will increase the chance to drop Summer Monarch. So devs, share with me the drop chance of Summer Monarch. So let me read it. So from wave 1 to wave 50 will be 1% drop of Summer Monarch, which is quite small amount, right? After wave 50 will be around 5%. After wave 100, which is impossible to complete, I think, it's close to 10%. And after wave 200, which sounds like a myth, it's about 20%. But when the Monarch spawns, there's another chance, which is 66% chance it's a normal one, N or N+, and 33% chance is the Monarch M or M+. That's how it works. Secret info, which devs only shared with content creators. But we are the real Slasherz, right? That's why I'm sharing it with you. So what do you have to do here? Just enter the Infinite Dungeon, stand somewhere in the middle, and enable Aura Click. And as you can see, we're just standing and doing nothing. And all my shadows are just killing them without my touch. But if your shadows doesn't attack, that's because you have to buy the game pass. When you bought it, guys, don't forget to enable it just right here. As you see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 M+ is that way. 3 of them I've got only in 1 hour. If you don't believe me, guys, you can watch my previous live stream where I did that. I just did nothing, just picking with my subs and collecting M+. Boom, easy. Just stand right here, find the place where all NPCs will gather in one spot. As you see, they're going just at one point, just right here. So you just stand here. Don't forget to enable Aura Click and Aura Attack of your shadows. As you see, I'm doing nothing and NPCs are dying pretty easily. Don't use relics with the Rise Lock or something else because they won't work. Only use shadow level relics and shadow level titles because that's only that matters. But if you guys don't know where to get those relics, I have a special secret video where I'm revealed all secret loadouts of my relics, only accessible for real Slasherz. Just go below this video, click join button and be a real Slasher. So pros of this method are obvious. You just can farm AFK and plus monarchs, the best shadows in the game right now, right? But the only downside of this method is the infinite dungeon is the event and it's limited of time. So in the future updates, this infinite dungeon will end, which is pretty bad and you have to go and do key dungeons. The other pro is that you don't need resources for that. Just go infinite dungeon and just farm M+. And don't forget to watch the video which on your screen right now. And remember, real Slasherz win loud / proud.